Om Sahana Bhavatu.
Om Sahana Bhavatu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu.
Sahanau Bhunaktu.
Sahaviryam Karavavahai.
Sahaviryam Karavavahai.
Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai.
Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti
Shanti.
Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum.
Om Sukalam
Shashivarnai Chaturbhujam.
Shashivai Chaturbhujam
Prasanna Vadanandhyayet.
Vadanandhyayet
Sarva Vignaupashantaye.
Sarva Vignopashantaye
Saraswati Namastubhyam.
Saraswati Namastubhyam
Varade Kamarupini.
Varade Kamarupini
Vidyarambham karishyami.
Vidyarambham karishyami
Siddhir bhavatu me sada.
Siddhir-bhavatu me sada.
Yenakshara samamnayam.
Yenakshara-sammanam
Adhigamya maheshwarat.
Adhigamya Maheshwarat
Krishnam vyakaranam proktam.
Krishnam Vyakaranam Proktam
Tasmai paninaye namaha.
Tasmai Paninaye Namaha
Akuha visarjaniyanam kantaha. Ichu yashanam talu. Ruturashanam murdha. Rutulasanam dantyaha. Upadmaniyanam aushtau.
Padmaniyam Austro
Nyamagananam nasikancha.
Nyamagananam nasikancha
Edaitau kanthatalu.
Edo Kantatalu
Odautau kanthostam.
Odoto Kantostam
Vakarasya dantostham. Jihvamuliyasya jihvamulam.
Jihvamuliyasya jihvamulam
Nasika anuswarasya.
Nasika
Rama Shabda. After a long time, no? 14 days, 16 days.
Diwali vacation.
Deepavali vacation, then Rishikesh trip. So,
Yeah.
14 days gap. So we can brush up something. Rama Shabda, who will do? Please.
Ramah, Ramau, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramena, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu, Rama, Ramau, Ramaha.
Can you give little bit meaning? Suppose Ramaha means nominative, but with
Yes.
Ramena, Ramaya, Ramat.
Yeah, they are the Ramena is Tritiya, so it is Ramam is for two. Okay, I'm getting a little confused.
Ramena is instrumental, no? With the help of
Instrumental, it is
Rama.
with the help of from. Chaturthi is Ramaya. It is
No. Ramaya for the sake of. That's why. Fourth case is for the sake of something, no? Sampradana.
yeah. When I read it, in my head I make a sentence so that I know what it looks like. When I think of the case, sometimes I get confused. So Ramaya is for the sake of.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Ramena with the help.
With the help of.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Ramat is from Rama. This Ramat, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Panchami from Rama.
This Ramat, Vrukshat Phalam Patati.
Yes, from.
From. This is two and this is plural. Ramasya is a sambandham, sambandh, relationship
Yeah.
of the Rama, of Rama. Dasharathasya putraha Ramaha.
Yes, Rama.
So Rama is the son of, yeah. And seventh, Rame, location. Yeah, it shows location, yeah.
So it is like the house of Rama, right?
So yeah, house of, suppose we say a person is sitting under the tree.
Yeah.
So where person is? Vrukshetale. Vrukshetale.
Vrikshe, yes.
Like this. Just for, then it will come. Because we have finished three, no? Ramaha, Ramam and Ramen. Three vibhaktis we have finished. Prathama vibhakti we can use as a nominative. Means there's a karta always. And this karta is always connected with verb. The connection in sentence, verb always connect with the first nominative, first vibhakti only. And the whatever action we do, that karma always go in second case. So suppose if I say aham smarami, I remember, but we ask to whom, then Ishwaram, that always go in second. Suppose I say Ramaha pashyati, Ram sees, but if you ask what, then the action of seeing comes in second case.
Yes.
That's why it's called karma. So prathama and dvitiya, always prathama connected with verb, and second case is always, we can consider as the karma of verb. What you are doing, that thing goes in second case. Whatever object, a person, whatever, it will go always in second case. In verb, if karta is singular, then verb is also singular. If karta is dual, verb is also dual. If karta is plural, verb is. The connection is always, agreement of verb is always with nominative case. That we have to remember. Now this napusakaling, phalam phale, phalam, puja.
फलं फले फलानि फलं फले फलानि फलेन फलाभ्यां फलेः फलाय फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः फलात् फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः फलस्य फलयोः फलानां phale, phalayoho, phaleshu, phal, phale, phalani.
Now, this Parasmaipadi, the termination of Parasmaipadi. Titahanti. Who will do? First you do Titahanti, then I will give you verb.
Titaha anti, si thaha tha, mi vaha maha.
Suppose Gacha means gum. Original is gum, then Gacha. Then
Gachati, gachataha, gachanti, gachasi, gachataha, gachataha, gachami, gachavaha, gachamaha.
translation. Gachati.
I see or he see go, they to go, they go. Second person.
Second
You
person.
go, you two go, you go. I go, we two go, we go.
Then Deepak by Pushya. Push.
Push. Pushya, pushyati, pushyatah, pushyanti. Pushyasi, pushyatah, pushyatha. Pushyami, pushyavah, pushyamah.
Translation. Nourish.
He nourishes. He too nourishes. He to nourish. They nourish. You nourish. You to nourish. You nourish. I nourish. We to nourish. We nourish.
Yeah. We all nourish.
We all.
Now we were in, only Sharmila ji has done in perfect that exercise, no? She has put in our group.
It's correct, Swamini ji.
Huh?
Oh, I had put it earlier.
Yeah, you have done, yeah, before the Diwali. So, in New Year, I have
Forgotten before vacation.
yeah, before vacation, yeah. So we have completed in this fifth lesson, instrumental case, we have finished third, that Ramayana, what Luana ji was telling, you know. That. So still we can go quickly. Instrumental case is used to indicate the agent of passive verb. So can we use instrumental case as a passive, in passive form. Third case, to indicate the instrument which is used to do the action. So if we are finishing something with the help of something else, so aham juhvati, so juhvami, so saha juhvati means he is offering, but with whom? Hastabhyam. Without a pair of palm, we cannot offer anything in the inside the fire. So that hasta, here also hasta, is an instrument to finish some verb, some kriya, to indicate the person or a thing accompanying the action. So I go. The meaning is I go, gachami. But you are going alone. So they say I go with the servant. So dasena saha. You can put here saha also. Along with dasa, along with servant, I will go. So they have put, in this sense, instrumental may be followed by the preposition saha, dasena saha, to indicate the cause or reason, that is specially to translate expressions such as owing to, on account of, out of, because of, etc. On account of misery, I leave the village. Dukkhena gramam tyajami. So this is the reason, on account of misery. To translate the expression like by name, by nature, by family, by birth, everything will come in third. By name. So I say abhidheyena. Actually, it's called abhidheyena by name. It is not given here, but abhidheya is a name. In Sanskritam, abhidheyena. Abhidheyena, whatever name we can say. Suppose Devadatta. Aham abhidheyena Devadatta. By the name I am Devadatta. It's called abhidheyena. By nature, it's here is given swabhavena. Ramaha viraha. By family, gotrena. We have seen in gotrena. So suppose there are two. Bharadwaj Rishi. Suppose there is, you might have heard the name Bharadwaj Rishi. But the son of Bharadwaj is called Bharadwaj. Sorry. So we can say Gotrena Bharadwaja. So Bharadwaja Gotrena. So Bharadwajena Gotrena Aham Bharadwaja. Like that. By birth.
Bharadwajah. My Gotra is Bharadwajah.
My God, yeah. Everybody is no Kashyap Gotra. Everybody has their own Gotra. Here Janmana, by birth. Janmana. Janmana Andaha. That person is blind by birth. Janmana Panguhu. Person is lame. So it's by birth. With preposition Saha and Vina. This preposition Ramena Saha Laksh Sita Vane Gachati. Vina also Ramena. Ishwarena Vina Jivanasya Kahalabha. Suppose like that. Without this, and there is a more two particles, alam and krutam. Both have same meaning, enough. Alam kola halena. This is too much noise. Enough noise, no more noise. No, sometimes people, it's called alam. Up to this we have seen. Now dative case means fourth case. In Sanskritam, it is called Sampradhanam. Sampradhanam. Third case is called Karana. Karana Vibhakti. This is called Sampradhanam. Same way, Sampradhanam, to give something. Actually, it's called Sampradhanam. For the sake of, we are giving for the, so always something is for the sake of. Do you know each and every verb are, there are three types of verb. Did I tell you? Verb, or what we say, Kriyapada. Are three types. One is called Sakarmaka. Sakarmaka. Dvikarmaka. And another, last one is called Akarmaka. Meaning, A verb who can take one karma in sentence, it's called sakarmaka. Suppose same Ramaha mrudam pashyati. So Rama sees a deer. So we ask, what is the karma of pashyati? It is a deer. So it takes only one object of seeing. But suppose I say, here I am writing, it will comes here. Suppose Acharya here I am putting yachati means to give. So we can ask Acharya means teacher gives. So we can ask what Acharya gives. So we says Acharya gnanam yachati. It teaches knowledge, gives knowledge. But again we can ask to whom. Then we can write here, Shish, it won't come in second case. It will come in fourth case. Shishyebhyah. So this verb is called dvikarmaka. It takes two, shishya and jnanam. So there are many verbs who takes two things to complete one action. It's called dvikarmaka. Second karma always goes in fourth case. Any question?
Yeah, Swaminiji, can you repeat that again, please?
A karma, at any kriyapada, any action, to complete its action takes two objects. It calls dvikarmaka. Dvi means two, karma means any object or anything. It's called dvikarmaka. So acharya, there are many I will show. Acharya yachati, Acharya gives. We can ask what he is giving, not rupees, but more than precious is gnanam. So Acharya gnanam yachati. But again we can ask to whom he is giving. So we can say shishyebhyah. They are giving to his students. So that students never comes in second case. So second object of this verb always goes in fourth case. And this is first is called direct object. And this one is called indirect object. So it's called indirect object. So shishya, which goes in fourth, is called indirect. This is called direct. Can I? So it is given here, and I will show you more example also to indicate the indirect object of verbs. This is called indirect object. What I have shown, which verb is dvikarmaka. This indirect object of verbs meaning, so these verbs like to give, yachati, to send, to promise, to show. All these verbs takes two objects to complete one action. They are given, the preceptor gives the books to the student. They say preceptor, we say teacher only. They say preceptor gives the books to the students. So acharya yachati. So acharya gives. We can ask what? Here not they have written gnanam. They say pustakani. Acharya gives books. Then we ask to whom? Then shishebhya. So preceptor gives the books to the students. This to the students takes fourth case. Still I have kept some more sentence. That we have seen. Now second. Vidyalayah pustakani sampreshyati. Sampreshyati means to send. So Vidyalaya means school. Pustakani, books, sampreshyati, send. So a school send books, the books. We can ask for what? Again, shishebhya. The school sends the books to the students. So prashya means to send. So Vidyalaya is 1 by 1, means masculine. Shishyebhya is 4 by 3. Pustakani is 2 by 3. And samprashyati is a verb. To show, you know. So they have written Balebhyaha Chandram Dishanti. So main verb is Dishanti, means they show. Dishati. Dish is a verb. The meaning is to show. It comes in 6th conjugation. It will come right now. Dish means to show. So Dishanti means they show. We can ask what they show. They say Chandram Dishati. They show a moon. Again to whom? So they came Balebhya, to the boys. Do you know this Arundhati Nyaya? Do you know that Arundhati, there is a one star in the sky. It's called Arundhati, a wife of Vasishtha, Saptarshi, that is available in the sky. In among Saptarshi, there is a one star is called Vasishtha. The near Vasishtha star, there is a small star is called Arundhati, a wife of Vasishtha. So in South, you might be knowing what people, one who lives in South, there is a tradition. A new couple, a wedded new couple, in Gujarat, they have put in some kumkum with water and they have to find out some, that ring. It is the one tradition. But in South, these parents, they take couple outside of the house and they show a moon. And which moon? There's not moon. They say, have you seen the moon? Then couple says yes. Then they say, you please see the right side of the moon. Can you see the 7 star? Then they say, okay, yes, 7 star. Out of 7 star, you might have seen, there is like that. So last star, can you see? Then the couple says yes. And near this last star, can you see the small star? Then couple has to say yes. Then they say yes. Then say, let your life is like a Vasishtha Arundhati. It's one type of blessing. So it calls show. It's called Arundhati Nyaya. So couple never see this Arundhati. It's never possible to see direct Arundhati. So one by one, first moon to right hand side. Then there is a big star. Near big star, there is a 7 star. Among 7 star, there is a last star. It's called Vasishtha. Try to see near that Vasishtha. Is like teacher never teach in Vedanta direct. They take student step by step. then they cannot go anywhere else. They can understand whatever teaching is myself only. It's called Arundhati Nyaya teaching. And it is prevalent, I don't know, maybe South still, no? You might be knowing, is available, not? In Karnataka only, I think it is available, but not. So suppose we can say, Mata Dishati, mother shows. What? Then Arundhati. Arundhati. Mother shows Arundhati to whom? Then we say, wedded couple. What can we see in Sanskritam?
Yugala. Yugala.
Navayugala. Navayugala. Then Navayugala Bhyam. Because two, no? Two people. So this goes in fourth case. Only that I would like to show. This show, the verb show, dishati, takes two karma. One goes, Arundhati goes direct object, and Navayugala Bhyam is indirect object. This verb is not known to you, but let's take Pratishunoti. The meaning is to promise. So Devadattaha Pratishrunoti. A person whose name is Devadatta promises. For what? So Dhanam Pratishrunoti. Devadatta promises for wealth. But for whom? Then Yagnadatta. For Yagnadatta. Yagnadatta is also a name of person. It's not one who is given to Yagna. But Devadatta, Yagnadatta, in previous time, they all are named. They've given. So again, promise takes two objects. One goes in second, another indirect goes in fourth. So one is over. Now second. All negative feelings. This is here written is wrong. But all negative feeling, the connecting word goes in fourth case. Suppose Janakaha, the object of emotion, but negative emotion. Positive emotion, Snihyati, will go in seventh case. But right now, the negative, particularly the anger. Janakaha Kupyati. So a father is angry. If we ask with whom, in English we ask to whom, it says Putraya. So this Putra will go in fourth case. Otherwise we can write Putram. But this Kupyati takes connecting object in fourth case. So there some people has, Janaha Kupyanti. When in Rishikesh, when they have given us room, no, near that room, there is a one home, somebody's house was there, and they used to keep one dog outside of this house, and they tie that dog. And every night, this dog starts barking whole night. They never allowed to sleep, the other people also. Then at that time, Janaha Kopyanti, all people are angry with whom, then we can't say Shwan means a dog, but we have to write Shwanaya or Shwanebhya. The Shwanam is grammatically right, not grammatically, but according to rule is right, but this coup is always take fourth case. So Spruhyanti is wrong here. Now, there is a Druhyati, means to hostile someone, is also negative, no? It's hostile, Druhya. So Duryodhanaha Druhyati. Duryodhan is hostile. We ask to whom? So it is Yudhishthira. So this Yudhishthira will take fourth case. So all jealousy, hostile, even that anger, the connecting word always take fourth case. All negative, all negative. So Duryodhanaha Yudhishthiraya Druhyati. So Duryodhana is hostile to Yudhishthira. Suppose two hostile, we can write Yudhishthiram because two, but it is not correct. And last negative emotion. It's called Dratra Rashtraha Pandavebhyaha Asuyanti. You might have heard the name Asuya. There are two types of word. One is called Irsha, jealousy. Another word is called Asuya. Asuya is also called jealousy. But what is the difference between Irsha and Asuya? So is I have read, I am just writing. Paragunan Drishtva. Jayate Santapaha. Paragunan Drishtva. We have no connection. The jealousy, Irsha means jealousy. So it is in our own group. So if there is a group of teachers and one teacher is good and other teacher will start jealous with another person. Same way in one class, there are many students. All are in 8th standard, 9th standard or 10th standard. If some student take more, there are teachers, they like some students. They take a part of students and they start praising student in other students starts jealous with that student. It's called Irsha, jealousy. But what is the meaning of Asuya? There are totally different fields. Some are in medical profession, some are a teacher, or some are in different field. But still some other person with all good quality, but other people cannot stand that good qualities. And they have started some burning feeling inside. Santapaha, it's called Asuya. So Asuya is more dangerous than Irsha. Irsha in one same group is also not good, but still we have some reason because this my teacher is giving more important to another student. That's why I'm jealous. But there is a no connection. Other always is excelling in another field, but still people cannot stand. There are many people. They try to pull down. It's called Asuya. So Asua is more dangerous than Irsha. So here is written Dhatra Rashtraha. Dhritarashtrasya putraha Dhartarashtraha. A sons of Dhritarashtra are called Dhartarashtra. Dhritarashtrasya putraha asuyanti. They all are jealous. We can translate English as only one jealous. That's why I give you explanation. Because our language is more rich, you know. Sanskrit is the very rich language. So they says, Dhritarashtraha asuyanti. They are very jealous. With whom? So Pandavebhyaha. So this Pandava, the object of jealous, takes fourth case. So Kupyati, Druhyati, Asuyanti, the connecting words are always goes in fourth case. Any? No question, no? Clear? I think is now this is over. Now third rule. This is easy. Usage of this karak vibhati means fourth sampradhanam, fourth case to express the purpose of action. This is the most. So yuddhaya kurukshetram gacchati. Arjunaha gacchati. Suppose Arjuna goes where? Kurukshetra. Arjuna goes to Kurukshetra for the purpose of yuddhaya, for the sake of fighting, for the sake of war. So the purpose of action always goes in fourth case. So vrajasi, falebhyaha vanam vrajasi. Vrajasi means to go. You go. Where? Vanam vrajasi. You go to the forest. For why? For become a sannyasi? No. Falebhya. To take some fruits. So you go to the forest with the purpose of to get fruits, but need not to write with the purpose of. Here for our understanding. For the sake of fruits, we can write here. To get the fruits. Still it goes in fourth case. So third usage of fourth case to express the purpose of action. Fourth usage. Usage of this fourth indicating the person or a thing for whose advantage the action is done. So we are doing some action, but for the sake of someone. So that takes in the fourth case. So same what I say is Adhyapakaha likhati. A teacher writes stakani. He writes the books for the sake of whom? Chatrebhya. For the sake of students. So Chatrebhya takes the fourth case. Same way it is given here. Kruntami. Krunt means to cut. Kruntami means I cut. So somebody asks, what are you doing here now? That person says, Kruntami, I cut. So we ask, what? So Vrukshan. So I cut trees. For purpose of what? Indhanaya. For the fuel. But here written in dry trees. Need not to cut, this green tree. So, aham vrukshana kruntami indhanaya. Fifth one, optional usage is given. Fifth one, optional usage for karaka vibhakti after a verb indicating movement. which is in even second case also can be used. That's why it's optional. So Ramaha gacchati. So Nagaraya gacchati. Rama goes to the city. So Ramaha Nagaram gacchati. We can write. There is nothing wrong. But sometime we can write Nagaraya also. Important. The main thing is they put everything is in meter, you know. So Anushtup Chanda, you might have heard the name. All Gita's verbs are written generally, Trishtup and Anushtup. So this Anushtup Chand, Anushtup meter, it has 32. So 8, 8, 8, 8. So each and every, that one divided in 4 segments, each quarter is 8 words. Sometime, you know, to prepare this, whatever, this all words, they need some time 4 letters, sometime 3 letters. So sometime 3 letters at that time they get right, Nagaram, because that will go up here, Nagaram. And sometime they need 4 letters. So they can write Nagaraya. Only this purpose they use this Nagaraya or Nagaram. Generally, this movement always connected with second case only. And last, like in third case, we have seen Alam and Krutam. Always take third case. Same way, Namaha. The word Namaha. The connecting word with Namaha takes fourth case. That's why Ramaya Namaha. Shivaya Namaha. We never say, you know, Ramam Namaha, Shivam Namaha. We never say. Always Shivaya. Because Namaha, one who knows Rudram. If you know Rudram, in Rudram, everything from second Anuvaka up to 9th Anuvaka, everything is in fourth case. Namas Somaya cha Rudraya cha Namas Tamraya cha Arunaya cha Namas Shangaya cha Pashupadaye cha Nama. If you chant, everything is because in Rudram, in Gujarati we say Rudri, but actually is a Rudram. There are 300 times Namaha has been used in one Rudri. 300 times Namaha. The word who connects with Namaha always takes Somaya, Rudraya. That's why all are in fourth case. So Namas Somaya cha Rudraya, Namas Tamraya cha Arunaya cha Namas Shangaya cha Pashupadaye cha Nama Ugraya cha Bhimaya cha Nama Agre Vadaya cha Dure Vadaya cha Hantre cha Haniyas. So this is Shivaya Namaha, Ishwaraya Namaha. Even what we are doing every day. Nowadays, all have started after COVID, you know, Namaste. Actually, it is Namaha plus Te. And Te is nothing but Tubhyam. Is the fourth case of Tat Shabda. Means that Te, unto that Lord, Namaha. But in our culture, each and every person is nothing but embodiment of Ishvara. That's why when we greet each other, that's why we say Namaha, Namaste. Namahate. A Ishvara sitting inside your heart, I do Namaskar, Namahate. That's why our culture is very rich. We always give the respect to others in the way Ishvara is sitting in you. Namaste. Namaste astu Bhagavan Vishweshwaraya Mahadeva. So Te means Tubhyam. Namastubhyam. So,
converted into Te.
Te, there is a, like Rama Shabda, in pronoun there is a one Tat Shabda. The meaning of Tat means that. We have not seen, it will come in 23rd lesson. But fourth case of that tat sabda is tubhyam.
Oh, okay.
But short form of tubhyam is te. So both are tubhyam and te. Both are one and same. Sometimes they write tubhyam, sometimes te. Generally for namaha, they use te only, but te is equal to unto you. Namaha te. My salutation unto you. Same way, there is another word. It's called swasti. Swasti also indeclinable. We cannot decline like Nadi Shabda, it will come. But in same way, Namaha is also indeclinable. We can't say Namaha, Namo, Namaha, Namam, Namo, Namah. Nama is remain Namaha only. Is indeclinable. Same way, Swasti is held to. But this Swasti Shabda connected with Swasti, or Swasti takes fourth case. Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayanta. Nyayena Margena Mahim Mahisha. Swasti Prajabhya. Even it is not written, but there is a one more word, is called Swaha. In fire, Yagna, we do Swaha. That connecting word with Swaha takes fourth case. Indraya Swaha Namama. I am offering to Ish. So it also, suppose Indraya Swaha. Shiva never takes any, but Prajapataye Swaha. Hiranya Garbhaya Swaha. So connecting word, Agnaye Swaha. Even Swaha is also indeclinable, but connected word takes a fourth. There is another word, it is not written here, but it's Swada. Swada is generally sometimes using for offering to Lord. Swada. Connecting word also takes fourth case. So total there are four words. One is Namaha. Second is Swasti. Third one is Swaha. And fourth one is Swada. Swada Annaya. Suppose they say Swaha. So this all four participle, whatever say, is they say is a participle particles. This all four particles. Takes fourth case. That's what they have written. To the express, so what we have seen first in detail. Second, this all negative verbs, our emotions, to be angry with, here to desire, but even they have written desire, but take seventh case. To long for something we have, craving, it's not also good. To long for, even what they have given, duhyati, that jealous, all takes fourth case, all negativity that we have seen. To express the purpose of action, he goes for a war with the purpose to fight, yuddhaya gacchati. To indicate the person or a thing for whose advantage the action is done, he digs a well for his son. So, khanati means he digs what? Kupam, a well. For whom? Putrebhya, for the sake of putra. And after indicating a movement, the servant goes to the village. Otherwise, we can say dasaha gramam gacchati, dasaha gramaya gacchati. Both are correct. And last one is after the participles namaha and swasti, but we can add to swaha and svada. All four particles can take only fourth case of the noun. Now next we will see sixth conjugation. We have finished first conjugation, we have finished fourth conjugation. Now we will see sixth conjugation, tudadi. First one is bhuadi. Fourth one is pushyadi. Now tudadi. A detail will next time. Any question? Any question? You can ask.
Swamiji, you said Nama is a word which cannot be declined.
Yeah.
But there is a word called Namo, Namami. They are all different.
This nama, you know, this nama is a verb in first conjugation. This nam, here ma is half. But when we say namaha, is a noun, is a participle, a particles. And suppose when we say namo narayan, namaha narayanaya, narayanaya. So this visarga sandhi will apply. If remember, before visarga a and after visarga is soft consonant, then visarga becomes o.
Oh,
That's why we say namo narayan.
so Namo is not a separate word.
Yeah, namo is not separate. Namo is because of sandhi only. It becomes namo. And this nam is totally different. Namami, we can namavaha, namavaha, namasi, namatha, namatha, namati, namataha, namanti. It's totally different. It's a verb. This is a particle.
So, Swamiji, it is like saying when we say nama, like the titaha anti, that is he salutes, they too salute for the salutation. And namaha is salutation.
Yeah, salutation. Yeah, actually salute unto some namaha. My salutation. Namaha means salutation. And nam is also salutation, but it takes all termination. But here is a nam only, there is a no visarga. In verb, there is a no visarga. So namati, namataha, we can apply because it's a kriyapada, is a verb, is a dhatu. But this is a noun, totally noun. But it's called avyaya in Sanskritam, which cannot be declined. In English, it's called indeclinable. So good question. So there are two. One is called verb nam and another is called namaha. Nam is also to do salutation and namaha is also salutation. But this namaha is different from this nam. But here you have to remember only this in verb, this ma is half neither strokes. Always in verb, suppose we say drish khad. Khad means to eat. So the is not full, is always half. Each and every verb, last letter is always half. Then we add a, ya. That's why pushyati. Understand? So this is totally different. Nam and namaha.
So it is a general rule, Swamiji. It will always be like that. Every word will have.
Yeah. This is for every verb. This half last letter is always half. There are total 2000 verbs are available in Sanskrit language. All are with half letter only. Last letter is always half. So actually, there is a no vowel at the end. When we say half, there is a no vowel. That's why it's only half. If vowel we add, then becomes nama, nama, whatever. So always there are last letter is always without vowel. That you have to remember. Meaning is same. Anything? Yeah.
Swamiji, also the verb will never be with visarga. Only noun will have visarga,
Yeah.
right?
Noun is always with visarga. And even noun which are ending, we will see in detail, but a noun ending with vowel is ending in visarga. But now noun will come marut, means a wind, but is a ta ending. The last letter is half takara, is called consonant ending noun. And right now what we are seeing is vowel ending noun. Ramaha means akara ending. Phala means neuter akara ending. Sita will come akara ending. Guru will come ukara ending. Nadi will come dirgha ikara ending. So all right now what we are seeing is a noun ending with vowels. But we are comfortable with noun with vowels, then they are switch over to noun ending with consonant. So there are all our consonant, marut and everything. Upana, there are many words are available, but it starts from marut. Is it okay? Understand? Poojaji? Yeah.
Yes, Swamiji.
So shall we do Purnamada? Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
That's it.